Hey PTE aspirants! Welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for mastering the PTE academic and PTE core. In today's video, we're diving into a fresh Retell lecture practice, just like you'll face in the real exam. I'll play the lecture first, and then you'll hear the perfect model response, so you can boost your fluency, content, and pronunciation scores. Make sure you grab a notebook for keywords, because this is your moment to practice like a pro. And hey, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a single practice session that could make all the difference in your PTE results. The rapid rise of remote work has forced urban planners to rethink the very foundation of city design. For decades, city centers were built around the hub and spoke model, where workers commuted from suburbs to centralized office towers. However, as hybrid work becomes permanent, we are seeing a significant decline in office occupancy. This creates a unique opportunity for urban revitalization. Instead of abandoned business districts, planners are now advocating for 15-minute cities, where residential, commercial, and recreational spaces coexist within walking distance. By converting empty office buildings into affordable housing, cities can reduce traffic congestion and lower carbon emissions. The challenge, of course, lies in the high cost of retrofitting these structures. Nevertheless, the shift from purely commercial zones to vibrant, mixed-use neighborhoods is essential for the economic and environmental sustainability of our future urban landscapes. The speaker discussed the transformation of urban planning due to the rise of remote work. The traditional centralized office model is being replaced by mixed-use neighborhoods known as 15-minute cities. Although retrofitting commercial buildings into residential housing is expensive, this shift is crucial for reducing emissions and traffic. Ultimately, revitalizing city centers into vibrant spaces is essential for future economic and environmental sustainability. When we think of the Silk Road, we often visualize caravans of camels carrying precious textiles and spices across the desert. While trade was the primary driver, the Silk Road's most lasting legacy was actually cultural and intellectual exchange. It functioned like an ancient internet, connecting the East and West long before the digital age. Along these routes, major religions like Buddhism and Islam spread to new regions, fundamentally altering local cultures. Furthermore, the Silk Road facilitated the transfer of revolutionary technologies, such as papermaking and gunpowder from China to the Middle East and Europe. It wasn't just a physical path for goods, it was a bridge for ideas. By facilitating the movement of people from diverse backgrounds, the Silk Road fostered a period of globalization that shaped the modern world's scientific and artistic foundations. The lecture highlighted that the Silk Road was a significant channel for cultural and intellectual exchange rather than just trade. It acted as an ancient network that spread major religions and revolutionary technologies, including papermaking, across continents. By connecting diverse populations, the Silk Road fostered global interaction and shared ideas, which eventually laid the foundations for modern science and art. Tropical rainforests are often described as the lungs of the planet, but they are also nature's most sophisticated chemical laboratory. Biodiversity in these regions is staggering, with millions of species of plants, insects, and microorganisms yet to be discovered. From a medical perspective, this biodiversity is a literal gold mine. Many of our modern pharmaceuticals, from aspirin to cancer treatments, were originally derived from compounds found in wild plants. Scientists estimate that we have screened less than 1% of rainforest plants for their medicinal potential. However, deforestation is moving faster than our research. Every time a patch of forest is cleared for agriculture or logging, we may be losing the cure for a future pandemic or a life-threatening disease. Protecting these ecosystems is not just an environmental issue, it is a critical necessity for the future of human health and medical innovation. The speaker explained that tropical rainforests act as a vital chemical laboratory for medical research due to their vast biodiversity. While many modern medicines originate from wild plants, only a small fraction has been scientifically screened. The lecture concluded that rapid deforestation threatens potential medical breakthroughs. Therefore, preserving these ecosystems is essential for human health and the discovery of future life-saving treatments. Have you ever wondered why healthy snacks are often placed at eye level in supermarkets, while sugary cereals are kept on lower shelves? This is a classic application of nudge theory in behavioral science. A nudge is a subtle change in the environment that influences people's decisions without forbidding any options or significantly changing their economic incentives. Developed by Nobel laureate Richard Thaler, this theory suggests that humans are not always rational decision-makers. We are often influenced by how choices are presented to us, what we call choice architecture. For example, making organ donation the default option on driver's licenses significantly increases registration rates. While nudges can be used for positive outcomes like public health and financial savings, critics warn they can also be used by marketers to manipulate consumer spending. Understanding these subtle influences is key to making more conscious choices. The lecture explored nudge theory, a behavioral science concept where subtle environmental changes influence human decision-making. Since people are not always rational, choice architecture can guide them toward better health or financial outcomes without restricting options. Although nudging can promote positive public behaviors such as organ donation, it can also be used for manipulation. Consequently, consumers must understand these influences to make informed choices. The global shift to green hydrogen as the world races toward net zero emissions, hydrogen has emerged as a frontrunner in the clean energy transition. However, not all hydrogen is created equal. Currently, 96% of global hydrogen is gray hydrogen, produced from natural gas through a process that releases massive amounts of carbon dioxide. To truly decarbonize, we must shift to green hydrogen. This is produced using electrolyzers powered by renewable energy sources like wind and solar, resulting in zero carbon emissions. The primary hurdle today is cost. Green hydrogen is currently 2 to 3 times more expensive than its fossil fuel-based counterpart. However, as technology improves and economies of scale kick in, prices are expected to plummet. Governments are now investing billions in infrastructure to support hydrogen-powered heavy transport and steel manufacturing, sectors that are difficult to electrify with batteries alone. This transition is a cornerstone of our global climate strategy. The speaker discussed the importance of transitioning from gray hydrogen to green hydrogen to achieve net zero emissions. While gray hydrogen relies on fossil fuels, green hydrogen is produced via renewable energy and results in zero carbon output. Despite current high costs and infrastructure challenges, government investment and technological advancements are making it a viable solution for decarbonizing heavy industries and global transport. If you found this practice useful, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps more learners find us. And for daily PTE tips, model answers, and prediction topics, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a lesson. Comment below with your score goal, and I'll share a personalized study tip for you. Until next time, keep practicing and keep aiming higher. You've got this.